So we've got 2 units of demonic cavalry backed up by a little wizard on this side and 2 greater demons. We then have a demonic swarm linked in with 3 units of demonic hordes, the general, who is also a wizard, 3 demonic hordes with a hero with the Sword of Fate, I think he's got this time round, and then a unit of flyers, wizard, the other wizard, sorry, has a dispel scroll, this one's got the Rod of Repetition, beasts and unit of cavalry, and that is my little army with a break point of 7.
And over here we have the same army as in the previous game, so big block of hounds led by angry red man, sword of might, wings, all of the business, some angry red hordes with swarm in front to block up all the shooting. Oh wait, some flyers, a wizard there, there's my overlord general, 4 more hordes, a greater demon, see if he hit us better than last time, and then 2 units of cavalry with a tiny wee wizard next to them.
So the cavalry went to try and do a double bound movement but failed the second order, but they did search the objective but rolled a 5, so failed to find the good stuff. Greater Demons didn't get an order to them, which sucks a little bit. This brigade received the first order but failed the second order. Same with this one, and the same with this one, and the same with this one. So basically just a very short little hop up for about 20 centimetres.
Okay, so over here the dogs moved up and snuffled around like truffle hounds around the objective but failed to find the treasure. These guys failed their initial orders, so just stumbled forwards a bit. I think it's the smelly nurgle things in front slowing them down. I did manage to get the demons, they went and dug up another treasure, again nothing to be found, and then taken a secure position in the woods. Over there the great demon just flapped forward a bit. Over on the flank the cavalry just did a single order and then failed their second order, which would allow them to get that other objective. Finally the flyers have just flown back here to be annoying and put a -1 penalty.
Okay, so these guys failed their order and just bimbled up about 10 centimetres onto the hill. The Greater Demon managed to home back and then pull off a charge into what was the enemy Greater Demon in front of him, and the flyers pulled off a home back and flew into the flank of the Greater Demon to demolish him in one turn. These guys just took an order and moved up about 20 centimetres, same with these guys, and these failed an order and just went on to the other side of the hill. And that's basically the turn. Oh, and I also did a sorceress blast onto the cavalry and didn't cause any damage, but just reorganised the formation.
Okay, so over on this flank, the Corn Hounds went thumping in against the cavalry and hounds on the hill. They're still engaged with the hounds. However, the cavalry set up a cheeky little charge here. We're hoping instability does its evil work on some of those stands. Over here, the hounds again went pounding in, but the field and the hedges meant they didn't really do much. But there's a little damage on one stand, on one unit there, so they've got an instability test. Over here, the big brigade in the middle managed to find the treasure after much digging, so that's the skull they're carrying there. The brigade in the woods thought about going to try and charge the Greater Demon, failed their order, stayed where they are. Over on the flank, lined up for a charge and then failed the second order, so they are now somewhat vulnerable to a big demon in the bum and another demon in the side. So that's not going to go well, I think, for my cavalry. And over here, the flyers swooped down and destroyed the buzzing bee flyers of the enemy.
My little demonic hounds failed their instability and went whoosh to oblivion. These guys failed but only got confused, so couldn't do anything. This one failed and lost a stand, so they're just down to a single unit. I did try to summon a stand back but failed, and failed on the cavalry as well. Big fight in the middle with the hounds. Managed to win the combat but couldn't pursue them, so reformed. And then a big combat here, managed to wipe out the demonic swarms and a unit, but quite costly overall, so decided to withdraw, with the fact that next turn got a big unit of Gribblies there waiting for me, so protect the flanks. This unit just moved up and got into nice defensive position to hold there. The Great Demons and 2 units of cavalry charged into the enemy cavalry, and it was a bit of a worse bloodbath than I imagined. Taking 2 stands off this unit and 1 stand off that unit, but we did wipe all the cavalry out and also managed to run over a sorcerer as well, wizard. So yeah, not too bad, but starting to get very close to the break point.
So a unit was confused over here, and another single stand went pop in demonic instability. I I managed to pull the flyers back, but then couldn't order them in. Various initiative charges. The dogs charged in here, and bloodletters charged, and we wiped out a couple of units of demons in there, which is good. Pushed those guys back into there. Ill-advised charge in reflection here to go in, because he was behind a hedge, so it was even, and duly I've lost and have now exposed a flank. So pushed quite close though, so my enemy is half a point away from breaking, and I'm a point and a half away from breaking, but he's got instability rolls to make, so let's see how this goes.
We might as well do that, because
Yep.
It's not really going to matter, is it, to be fair, so yeah.
Out but a 1, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Big 6.
Oof.
Okay, so they're fine. Okay, it's a good start. They're not confused. We'll do this one.
Yep.
And then that completes it. So, starting my turn was the instability tests. This one rolled 4, and he was within 20, so he was fine. But then this one failed, popped, and that's me broke. So the game ends there, and a victory to Tom.